Alright, welcome back. This is No Man's Land, and this is the new farmer setup when you come in. And we'll be doing all my before and afters with the new farmer. So you always start off here at the dealership. We're going to head up the main road. There's one main road right up through the center of the map, but there are plenty of roads that are kind of painted under grass if you want to follow that line. Or you can kind of go off in your own direction. What I did here is I kind of went with the, I kind of tried to stay with the roads that are painted. So again, I'm just kind of bringing it up the middle of the map. Right up Main Street. Kind of focusing on the areas that I made major changes to, so that's what you're looking at. Basically, it's just a flat map, a lot of trees, a lot of rocks. There are two signs right near the dealership. If you want to remove all the trees and rocks, you can just cut the one sign down, you remove all your trees. Alright, so I kind of made this my industrial area. We have our beet cell point there to the left. Of course, biogas to the right, and a cell point for manure. Threw that in there. Just trying to use as much of the mods that Alien Jim provided on this map. I do need to point out, when I originally started making this map, I did it as a no mod map. So the farm is kind of plain, because when I started building this, I was having people come in, playing online and doing live feeds of it. So they were helping remove trees, things like that, so I kind of limited the mods. Then, of course, what happened was friends were like, can I have this mod? Can I have that mod? And then I noticed that less and less people started joining in, and then there was mods I wanted, so I said, forget it, I'm just going to build this map the way I want, and if you want to play with me, you're going to have to add the mods that I have. I kind of threw this in as a sell point, competitive, competing farm, if you want to call it that. Got an extra silo there if I really start to run low on space. I do have a rather large field in here. You can already see it back there. The entire top of the map there is, yeah, you can see it. Alright, cruising down here, further down Main Street. That is your wool cell point? Yes. Kind of went crazy with the flowers. I was going to make this a complete river kind of floral map. Down here is our wool, our straw, hay, cell point. Thought it kind of would look nice on the end of an island. Little peninsula. I don't have a lot of fields on here yet. The fields that are on here are rather large. Plenty of room for more fields. So it won't be an issue adding more. And once I realized you can pull a ground down and water would appear, I kind of decided to make this an entire river map. This is just kind of our centerpiece, our windmill and our floral design. And again, after I started building, Alien Jim added extra mods in. So you're going to see I have a couple of makeshift bridges. That path right there, I probably could have thrown one of the new bridges in that Alien Jim added to the map. He also added it to his decoration pack that you can use on other maps. I had this as a gas station, but then I decided to just, put gas at the farm. Alright, so coming back up into Main Street, main road here, this leads us right to the main farm. The only farm on the map. The only piece of land you start off with as a new farmer. I do have one other No Man's Land going right now. I have a Let's Play that I have been working, building up the money and then buying what I need. So I'm going to make separate videos on that one. It's not going to be a before and after. Although when I'm completely done, it might be a before and after. But right now it's going to be a primary video series. When I drove out here. But that's the equipment you start off with. It's a very nice map. I enjoy playing on it. So that area there I turn into a nice sized field too. So a lot of people come in, get them to help me with the trees because I really am not really a forestry guy. Definitely struggle with it, which you'll see in other videos. So I turned this into our superstore, equipment rental, whatever you want to call it. Need some equipment, head on down here. Got some sell point. New picnic table, you're all set to go. This is our superstore. I originally did pave the roads, and then I decided I didn't really like the way it looked, so I decided to go with dirt roads. This might be one of my favorite pieces that I did here, and this is our swim club. So you got basically your business office, your boat rental. Go in there, rent your towel, whatever. Order lunch. Rent a tent. Whatever you got to do. You got ice cream over here. You got a hot dog stand, snack stands, basketball courts. So it's kind of a fitness swim club. Of course, coming up here shortly, if you don't like swimming in the river. Another feature that I did. A friend of mine was looking. He said he saw me do this live, and then he went looking in the Mod Hub looking for it. Yeah. They don't offer this swimming pool. I made this pool. Kind of threw the dolphins in there at the end. Dress it up. Give it some flair. Gotta have your flair. So that is our swimming pool at our River Swim Club. We got basketball. I'm sure we can fit horseshoes in here somewhere. If they had a volleyball net, it would be in here. You got your boat rental, so rent a boat, paddle around on the river. That's it, our swim club. So I turned our original farm into a forestry. You gotta always have that in case there are people that want to do forestry. This isn't just forestry. We have the forage harvesting for poplar. This field was originally a field for crops, but I decided once I made this area into forestry. We had a little poplar field there next to the trees. That's going to be another row of trees, but we originally had poplar there, and it didn't really do much. It barely put a dent in the trailer. You didn't even see it. You didn't even see it in the trailer, so I said we need a full field of it. So we got our equipment for the trees over there, and at the other shed there, we had the equipment for forage harvesting the poplar, which is that big field right there. That's now a giant field, which I just finished taking care of. The other side of the little lake there coming up. This is the beginnings of where I started the original farm. Put a little bridge in here. You're going to see it was the first project I did, the very first thing I did when I came on here with this idea. Turned it into a passive income area. We got our solar panels making us money, free money. Of course, we do have to put the manure and water on our greenhouses and our vines, but we are getting some solid money here. Nice daily amount out of our greenhouses. And I do have a water source over there in the corner. We've got our little water fountain going. So we can water up over at the main farm, work our way around the trees up to the top, come down here, refill the water, do the greenhouse. Yes, this is one of my other favorite features. Of course, I couldn't pull the ground down enough to bring the water up, but so I just kind of used the water paint that they have on this map. We got our fruit trees going around the outside here, apples and oranges, so more manure and water, but it does make hourly income for the map. Call this whatever kind you want, or what should we call it? Yeah, our enchanted tree. It's a little peaceful area. It is lit up at night, but this video is going to run a little long. I was going to do it as 2 parts, but this is it's a full map build as opposed to just a little farm build. So it is going to run a little long, but so to keep it under 30, so I didn't have to make it a 2-parter. Yeah, I'm not really going to show you the night because there's really not much left. Not too much going on in the night. I am extremely close to running out of storage slots. So this is the farm area, and I'm kind of showing you where the field is. A friend of mine started the field originally. It was just like a little dog leg to the left, and then I made it bigger, and then someone was watching me live, and they challenged me to make it bigger, and then they said, I bet you can't make it bigger, and then I decided to just make it bigger, and you're going to see that here in a little bit. But so here's my original bridge. This is where the river started, right here. I pulled all the ground down. I was trying to do do a Wile E. Coyote thing on the side of the walls there and try to make it look like water, but it didn't work out, so. You want to call it a dam bridge? I don't know. Yeah, don't call it a dam bridge. Call it a dam, that's a bridge. So we got our original farm equipment moved over from the original farm over to here, and then the original farm became the forestry division. So we put the old tractor and old harvester on display. Put our chickens out front. We had that issue with the map going black if you had that one chicken pen. Switch out the chicken pen. That don't even look right. Anyway. So yeah, unfortunately this is kind of bare and plain because I was using everything with no mods. So none of these sheds are the ones with lights. I did try to pull the shed out and replace them with the ones with lights, but then it wouldn't go back in because I have them on console and I don't have to place anything mods. So of course I don't get to, I take a shed out and the foundation's still there and it won't let me put another one in. I probably would have used different animal pens if I was going all mods, but so we just went with the Alien Jim mod. And Jim modded animal pens for his map, so I like it. They're working out. And I got his silo over there as well, mixed in with one of the regular base silos. Got our TMR station, and I do have one modded shed in here that was here by request. So this is the monster field. It originally started up there with that, not this little patch on the left, this patch here, right by the red trailer. There was a little dogleg field here, and that was all it was. Just a little tiny dog leg, and then I just started digging and digging and digging, cutting more trees down. I have not harvested this field yet, so I have no idea what it's worth. There is soybean on here, and right now I believe my sell point is selling for like $2,500 a liter, so I am curious about harvesting that field. There's another bridge I did. That one I'm thinking about taking out and replacing it with one of the Alien Jim bridges so I can get that water flowing underneath of it. Yeah. Planning it, I know the workers did a pretty good job with this field. The workers actually did a lot of the work. I didn't have to do too much when I sent them side to side, so I'm curious about harvesting it. Yeah, this is coming back. Kind of to the right there is more, but I didn't really get that on tape, so we're going to deal with that. But coming through this area, this is leading back down the one side of the map, leading back towards the dealership. You see it up there. reason I'm showing this is one of the areas that I've added another feature to. A lot of features, some of them are, you call them original, creative, call them what you want. There is the Alien Gym Bridge. That's why I do want to kind of go in here and replace some of the bridges I have, so the water does flow underneath. A nice look, especially if you finish it off. Every time they add a mod, I always want to try it out, so I put this house in here, and there's probably been 3 new house mods that I would love to put this one out and replace that one. I put a checkerboard there. As you can see, I started to do that with flowers. The beginnings of a checkerboard. And this was going to be all river, all flowers. Crazy map. Not quite finished yet. I say on all of them. There's a nice path going through those woods. I legitimately path all the way through the woods, so if you actually walk it, it'll lead you up to my other feature. See in the back, there's the path. I don't know how you want to call it. Ranger tower, hunting tower. When I was cutting the river into the side of this mountain, so high up and down to the water, it kind of looked ridiculous. I wanted to go for a different type of look. The landscaping tool will only let me go as far as there, so that's as far as I'm going here. But, if you haven't figured it out, I was going for a waterfall look. Hoping it would have a waterfall effect. It looks cool. You guys can comment, let me know what you think. Almost looks like a waterfall. It looked better than just the sides of the cliff being cut out and just a river running through it. So this is the part that I said I didn't get footage of right, which is just a wide open field, so you didn't really miss nothing. This field isn't exactly what I wanted. I had envisioned something else, like much higher up in the air, but it ended up being almost at water level, so still a nice looking field. This farm here has its own equipment. This field here is primarily for corn. 2 reasons. We're getting corn ready for the pigs. We haven't put pigs in yet. Oh, we have pigs. I'm sorry, we do. So we can forage harvest the corn for silage for the cows to make TMR. And then we have corn. This field here, when I was doing it live, it earned me 2 extra subscribers, and one of them joined in and actually helped me cut some of the trees down to finish that off. This is one of my other features, if you want to call it original. Let me know what you think of this. I'm calling it a ski lodge. It's not quite finished. I was going to add another run or 2. We do have a ski jump and presently 1 run, but this is our ski lodge. You can see the ski jump a little bit in the corner. So, you know, it's fun stuff for people if they do join in on my farm. They have a way to goof off. It's not always about work. So yeah, there's our ski jump. So the idea, yes, is this is supposed to be a ski lodge. I was going to do a couple extra runs, like I said. The idea here, I was going to do on the left here, maybe do like just a little run, like a kiddie run or something. And then over here do like a more advanced black diamond run through the rocks and all that, and have it come down here through the path, through the rocks around here. And then everybody ends up at the end. You know, we'll see how that works. And then, of course, this is one of my favorites, my dirt track. I know there's a track on the events map, which is a racetrack, but I had originally, I'll just say originally twice in a row. I started doing this map, or I started playing this game. One of my first thoughts is, man, I want a map where I can put a racetrack in. So you know, it's not perfect, but you can run tractors around here. It's fun, goof off. There's our pit area. So I'm kind of speeding this up for time, but yeah, that's my giant dirt track. When you come out to the track, camp out for the weekend. go to the races. Got a campground. Camping area for racers or fans of racing. And then, of course, we need residential area for our workers. For the, we have the industrial, we have the store, we got retail, we got the swim club, we got the farm. So, you got the dealership, we got the, all the sell points. So people need to work, people need to live, right? So a lot of these houses I've gone through and done different details with each one. Everyone's got a mailbox. You see a little recycle bin in front of this one. A lot of them have the wood piles. Some of them I started putting sheds in. I think this house here I didn't get to yet. It does have the mailbox, but it's not finished off. It's very plain. It's like the demo house. Come look at that house and then buy one. So coming around the corner here, you can see that one house. It's got the garage. It's got the logs. So coming across that bridge again. This guy here has probably one of the bigger properties. He's got the nice garage, little shed on the side. He's all set. He's got a stack of wood in the backyard. This guy as well, he's got his little garage, little shed going. And this is probably the best house. It's the smallest property, but he's got the nicest house because he's got the pool. Yeah, and that pool's got a nice view of everything. So that's a nice spot. His neighbor don't have it too bad yet, although I haven't finished all the detail on this guy, but that could be a nice house too if I really wanted to dig in to the side of the hill there. So again, unfinished. We got street lights going all the way around. I was going to put sidewalks in, but it doesn't kind of look goofy with sidewalks with dirt road. I guess I could pave the roads, the beginnings. So we got little details. We got sheds in all the yards. Clotheslines, again. Everybody's got a fireplace. They need piles of wood. They got their mailboxes. It's a nice little residential area. Kind of proud of it. I'm kind of proud of this map altogether. I think I've done again, if you've seen my first two before and afters, there are a lot of similar things. So here we have a playground for the kids, the local playground for the kids to hang out, and unlike a lot of playgrounds, it's got the coffee shop for the parents while the kids are playing. Yes, as I was saying in my first two maps, I was playing with people, so I had a lot of the same mods, so a lot of the stuff looks the same, it's just a different map. But here I have Alien Jim's complete line of decorations in the map, plus all my mods. So I was able to go a little bit, go to town a little bit. He's got that nice little shed to hang out. Alright, so that's our residential area. Our little neighborhood. They got skiing, they got a swim club, they got dirt track racing. I mean, they got it all in this neighborhood. Alright, the diner came out like right after I was almost finished this, and I'm like, I need a diner with a sell point, so I threw that in here. This is finishing off the residential area. We have an apartment complex with a swimming pool. Again, I created the swimming pool. You're not going to find it in the mod hub. It's like the rental office. We got parking over here for these people. That's it. You guys enjoy my no man's land. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, help spread the word. And I'm going to leave you with a couple little, me having fun. My dirt track. Peace out.